NPK farmer, and we've got our farmer who's farming in a big square. So he's looking at the bigger picture of soil fertility, and he's looking at it long term because he wants it to be there, intergenerational for future farmers. So what actually happens on farms is pretty simple economics. For every if we use 1,000 ewes as an example, how much does it cost to copper catchel 1,000 ewes?
$1,000, $1 each, I think, I don't know.
$1 each?
Call it $1.
So you can have an animal health, you're putting in copper, a lot of people are putting in cobalt, etc. And that's all coming into your animal health, and you've got deaths. I was on a farm the other day that has over 10% deaths in the ewes. So 10% death rate in ewes, what's that value?
20 grand.
$1,000, yeah.
Probably more like 35, but we'll call it 20. By the time you can't sell a hogget because you've got to replace the ewe, etc., etc., etc. So I work on $350 a ewe. Twinning ewe that doesn't come through and produce you anything. You've had to feed it, that's opportunity lost. Something else could have eaten that grass and turned it into money. So if you work on, are you happy with 35 grand? Yeah, because it actually gets up there pretty quick once you start looking at it into depth. Yeah, we've got this farmer over here, he's using the big square and he's only losing 2% ewes. So that's 10%, what's 2%?
Three and a half.
Sorry?
Must be about 7 grand.
So straight away you can start to see production economics kicking in. Your lowest guy is on, what are you on, Bruce? 2%, was it?
2.
2. I think William got down to
Wallace was on 1.2 or something.
Yeah, couldn't find his trail when he had a dead ewe.
This was a feature.
So and once you start getting all that soil working for you and these minerals coming through, you can start to eliminate these costs. So animal health issues in here with all your minerals and your zincs, and you wouldn't believe how much ewes rattle on some farms, the amount of stuff that goes down your throat. There's an easy 4 or 5 grand. Cost. That's a loss. So straight away, you can see how much you can improve the actual financial welfare of your farm, your financial health of your farm, by looking after the health of the soil. Dairy farming is no different to sheep and beef farming. You're just converting grass into milk instead of grass into meat. Dairy farming is actually a lot easier than sheep and beef farming because you usually got one class of animal, and hey, you can find a paddock of grass for one class of animal, can't you? So what happens in the dairy industry is reflective of what can happen in the sheep and beef industry. And to be quite honest, we've taken animal health out of the picture and we've saved 30,000, 40,000 on some farms. So